Coming into your YouTube airwaves, I'm Vaughn, the Stat Man, and welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out my website, VonnTheStatman.com. So these are some of the hot plays from this week's WNBA, NBA, or NFL games. So without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's break it down.
Welcome back, DFS community. I'm Vaughn, the Stat Man, and I got some solid picks in store for you today. And guys, the last video I did, both of the picks I gave you guys, they both hit. So let me try to keep this ball rolling again today. So guys, I also have a Patreon account, and if you are interested in my Patreon, that is where I make any adjustments, and that's where I give out more picks. So if you're interested in that, you can go over to the description section of this video and sign up there. And also, guys, if you watch me more than 3 times, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn your bell icons on, because you know you love me. And these picks, they can go up, they can go down, they can even be taken off the board. So you want to get these picks locked in as early as possible. So let's go right over to the first pick, guys. In the first pick, we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes. And we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes for passing attempts. Now, as I'm looking at his list of players, he lost both of his top wide receivers in Rice, and he lost Hollywood Brown. And he also lost his top running back in Pacheco. He's playing against a team that can be explosive. They have 2 explosive receivers. I believe that they will be without their tight end. And they got an explosive running back. Kansas City's going to want to grind this game down to a halt. They don't want to get into a shootout because they don't have the talent to get into a shootout. So I see more run plays being called. So we're going to take Patrick Mahomes for less than 33.5 passing attempts. And also, guys, if you're new to Underdog or you want an Underdog account, this is a platform that I actually do play on. Then, guys, Underdog is running a special. They will match you up to $1,000. And they'll also give you a free protected pick. And the way you capitalize on that is by using my code that you see on the screen. All right, guys, let's get into the rest of the video.
Guys, you should also consider playing on Parlay Play. This is a new platform that I discovered, guys. I absolutely like this platform. I love their layout. I believe it's a simple layout to follow. I like their picks, and they have great promotions, guys. Like right now, they will match you up to $100, and also they will give you an additional $5 and a free pick. And all you got to do is use my code that is on the screen. So guys, you can do that. And we like Mahomes for less. Look how easy the platform is, guys. So Parlay Play is a platform you want to consider. I know you guys love Prizepicks. I personally only play Prizepicks on Friday. So guys, use my code and capitalize on this free pick, the deposit bonus match, and the additional $5 play. And also, guys, you might want to consider using Derek Carr going under 31.5. I think that they also don't want to get into a shootout. All right, guys, so we're over here on Prizepicks. And as you can see, we got Patrick Mahomes pulled up. Now, he's at 236.5 passing yards. He's at 18.5 rushing yards. I don't like him for the rushing, receiving, touchdown. I don't even like him for 18.5 fantasy score. You know, he hasn't gotten 18 fantasy points all season. It's been a long time since he's got that number, so you can actually take him for less than 18.5 fantasy points as well. But the reason why I like his 33.5 pass attempts and the reason why I like it for less is it goes by game script. They don't have the firepower to keep up with Kamara, Olave, and the other fast receiver that they have over there in New Orleans. So Kansas City is going to want to take possessions away from New Orleans by keeping Carr and Kamara off the field. And Kansas City is great at just using the personnel that they have. That's why Andy Reid is the best coach in the league, because he doesn't just have a system. He doesn't just say, I'm doing West Coast. He plays according to his personnel, and his personnel dictates for him to run the ball. So that is why we have Mahomes for less than 33.5 pass attempts. If you like the video so far, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. All right, guys, so we already have Mahomes going less than 33.5 passing attempts. So now, guys, let's go over and get our next pick. So for our next pick, guys, we're going to look at Chris Olave. Now, Chris Olave has been extremely productive coming into the season. He hasn't scored a bunch of touchdowns, but he's been very productive in catching the ball. And if you look at his chart real quick, we can just look at him real quick. He's had 80 receiving yards in every game. He is the #1 receiver. And Kansas City no longer has Snead. And the Chargers, their rookie just came out and had over 65 receiving yards. And they really don't have any other pass options. But with Olave and the other fast guy, and then you have Kamara, they have quite a few options here in New Orleans, but Olave gets the first look. So he will get 7 to 8 targets, and he catch 6 balls. And if he averaged 15 to 17 yards of reception, I don't see how he doesn't get it. So Chris Olave is someone that I really like. I like him for that one. And if you want an alternative pick, you can go after his receptions. That's a pretty solid one as well. If we look at his receptions, he's done it in 2 straight. And his fantasy score at 12.5, he hasn't had a touchdown in a few weeks. So I do like Chris Olave to get that. And for the touchdown prop, I don't really like touchdown props on guys that typically don't get a high amount of touchdowns. Like touchdown props, I like those props more for running backs than I do for wide receivers, especially a wide receiver on the road who I wouldn't feel confident in that pick. 8 targets is another one where it's kind of iffy. I don't like targets, guys. I never like targets for receivers because he could catch one ball for 45 yards, catch another ball for 30 yards, and he don't get any more receptions. I like to go with actual receptions because I just think he's going to get over 60 yards. That's one that I stay away from personally. So, guys, we're going to go and take him for more than 60.5. So, guys, that is it. You got Mahomes for less than 33.5 pass attempts. You got Olave for more than 60.5. So, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. Good hunting on Monday Night Football. Love you guys. Just a quick recap for my Sunday NFL picks, guys. I got 5 out of 6 right. So as I keep telling you guys, I'm extremely hot with my picks. All right, guys, let's get right back into this video.